Let's face it, developing AI apps can kind of suck. LLMs are inherently unpredictable, which can make development really frustrating for you and your team. Tests put you back into control though. Let me show you Langtail and how it can help you test your LLM prompts and assistants. Here we are in the platform, and I'm going to open up this small summary prompt in the playground. In the system prompt, we're instructing the model to summarize a snippet into a certain number of words, and that number is a variable, which means that we can change it dynamically. Here we also allow the user to paste in a link to a web page, and we can use a tool called Fetch Website Contents to do that. So here's the definition of that tool, and here's the actual code that runs inside of Langtail to fetch the content of the web page and return it back to the model. So let's try it with a link to an article about a giant pumpkin. Giant pumpkin wins. So it worked. Now I want to make sure that this works for a lot of different use cases. So let me open up the valuations and open a test that I created earlier. Here there are 8 test cases. Some of them are different websites, some of them are multiple websites, and some of them are just news articles that I directly pasted into here. And there are 2 assertions that we're going to run. The first is some custom JavaScript code which counts the number of words in each summary. And the second is an LLM assertion which answers the question, is the summary relevant to the content provided by the user, yes or no? So let's give this a run. So all of the tests passed, which is great, but GPT-4o can get kind of expensive. So let me try creating a new test configuration with GPT-4o Mini, just to see if it works. So let's give it a run. And it looks like 4o Mini failed to get the word count exactly right for this one test case. So maybe I need to do some more prompt engineering or just stick with 4o. When I'm ready to connect the prompt to my code, I can deploy this as an API endpoint here using deployments. And here are some helpful code snippets to get started. I can also see logs from each LLM call. This is especially helpful if I'm debugging a specific issue and want to see all of the context. And there's project-wide metrics, so I can see cost and performance metrics over time. If any of this looks interesting, please book a call with our team at langtail.com. The button is right on the homepage. Thanks.